What is up, everybody, and welcome to Black Money Steez. Alright, now, for today's episode of Black Money Steez, I am going to be addressing all of this drama that is unfolding in the Verge community, and it has been pure craziness. I got on Twitter this morning to see just some crazy tweets, and I'm just gonna take you guys through it a little bit so you guys can make your own opinions and draw your own conclusions for yourself. As a lot of you may know, XVGWhale is a huge proponent of Verge currency. I believe he's one of the developers. He's definitely a whale and a large holder of Verge, but he has a lot to do with Verge and the direction it's been going lately. Things have gotten pumped up by John McAfee a couple weeks ago, and you know, it's just so much drama surrounding this whole ordeal. So you guys can see right here on XVGWhale's Twitter, you know, he has this pinned tweet and it's him and John McAfee. He actually spent time at John McAfee's home, and you know, he says it was an experience he'll never forget and hope to repeat, but I don't know if he's gonna be repeating it after this, because you know, I'm just gonna go through and show you these tweets that I just witnessed for myself, and you know, you guys can definitely get in the comment box and tell me what you guys think about this. Tell me if you think this is some type of manipulation going on, and you know, offer me your opinion on why you think all of this is going down. But this is super sketchy and very dramatic. So I'm just gonna go down to where I first started following this a few hours ago. You can see XVGWhale posted. He says, "I've had great times with Mr. McAfee, but some of his comments lately about XVG price make him sound like the Jamie Dimon of altcoins. Verge is not only getting started, John, but will break 50 cents with the release of Wraith Protocol. I'll eat my own dick if XVG doesn't break $1 in 2018. So in a very John McAfee style tweet, XVGWhale says that, you know, if XVG does not break $1 in 2018, then he's going to eat his own dick. And a lot of you know from a video I made a while ago, John McAfee had promised to eat his own dick if Bitcoin did not break a certain price. And, you know, that's yet to be determined if John McAfee is going to have to serve himself up, play the cock. But anyway, you know, XVGWhale, you know, he posts this, and this is how I kind of know that, or how I knew that things were about to hit the fan. So he posts this. He says that, you know, he's going to eat his own dick if XVG doesn't break $1. I'm just going to give you guys the numbers right now so you can consider for yourself if this is even possible, or if you think it's possible. But in order for XVG to break $1 with the current supply at almost 15 billion coins, that would mean the market cap would have to be around $15 billion. Where we are right now, I believe it's around 3 billion. So it's not like a super impossible thing to happen, but it would be a very drastic change in the price for that to occur. So for that to occur in the short term, which I'm considering about a year to be kind of short to medium term, that would be an exceptional increase in the price. So this Wraith Protocol is supposed to be released in 2017. We have about let's say 36 hours left in 2017. So if it doesn't come out very soon, I believe that the price of Verge is going to take a hit from this, because it's been promised by the developers of XVG that it will be released in 2017. 2017 is almost over. I actually went in and I tweeted and I said, you know, I'll show you guys here too in a second, but my deal is that, you know, he's creating this drama with McAfee or McAfee, however you want to pronounce that, or however he pronounced it. But the thing is that, you know, I don't like to see this drama being created, and I think they need to be focusing on satisfying the investors, which right now the investors of XVG Verge are looking for this Wraith protocol to be released any moment now. Anyway, he goes on to say that, you know, he still has a lot of respect for McAfee, but he and I both know the battle for the top that's going on. And then, you know, just a few minutes ago, you know, he releases these texts, I believe they're text conversation with the developers and McAfee, and basically the reason, and he's exposing the reason why McAfee recently retracted on his statements, because, you know, a lot of people were privy to the fact that during this last run-up in Verge, McAfee basically said that, yo, XVG could reach $15. He went back on that a couple of days ago. He started saying he was hacked. A lot of people were like, no, you're crazy, because we have the screenshots to prove you said this. He said it wasn't his account. Somebody got hacked into his account. But now we come to find out that the reason that he's retracted is because, you know, this conversation that he had with XVGWhale. And I'll just go ahead and read some of it to you guys. He says, XVGWhale says, I didn't want things to go this direction, but this is the reason for the McAfee XVG FUD. He told me the day before I met Sunarak that he wanted $1.1 million worth of Ethereum within 24 hours. And if we didn't pay him, that, you know, this would happen. So hence the FUD. These are the real. And, you know, of course he's saying that McAfee may deny this, but he has the screenshots here to prove it. And I'll just show you guys, and you guys can make your own decision if you think this is real or not. So I guess this is McAfee speaking. He says, I am moving to other currencies that have given me millions to support them, and formally announcing my removal of support for Verge, explaining that I made a huge error in supporting Verge, along with an apology for all those who will lose everything when Verge collapses in the next few days. No one offered me a fucking penny for $2 billion in market cap increase. People will see that my power to demolish is 10 times greater than my power to promote. I promise that Verge will be 1/4 of what it was before I promoted it. So first thing I gotta say is, this is how you know that McAfee is absolutely nuts and crazy, because people who can study the technical analysis of these charts were calling that Verge was gonna explode and was gonna be due for a huge pump for a long time before John McAfee even started posting about this. So I was one of the people who had invested in Verge months ago, a long time before any of this drama was even created and was known of. So him thinking that he is the single-handed reason that Verge has now shot up is absolutely crazy and nuts, and it's just not true. Like, it's just not true. Don't believe that. Don't believe the hype. Even though McAfee is a 1%er, he may have a large influence on the markets, he does not have this much influence. So just keep that in mind, guys, when you're going over these tweets with me. He said his first tweet urging everyone to abandon Verge is coming out tomorrow. He says, I have a daily deal with Sether.io. Here's a screenshot of my daily take, which I started yesterday. I anticipate a $23 million take from now until February 14th from this one trivial project. I do not expect anywhere near as much from the XVG community, but my tweet and my appearance on the Joe and Bob show has increased every Verge holder's worth by a factor of 10. and I can just as easily decrease everyone's holding by a factor of 10. What's that worth? At least 2,500 Ethereum. We can call it even. So this is like kind of like extortion, like John McAfee's trying to extort the Verge team of 2,500 Ethereum. So he goes on and he says, I guess, you know, they were saying like, okay, we're gonna send you some Bitcoin. So they asked for his Bitcoin address, and they transferred 14 Bitcoin to him, which I guess his extortion was working at first. Anyway, he says, it's after 5. Here's my tweet that's ready to go. I apologize to my followers for my support of Verge. It was based on a huge miscalculation. The number of Verge coins in circulation cannot justify a price of greater than half a penny. I am extremely sorry for my unpardonable error. Peter, I supported Verge based on your request. I expect reasonable compensation. And so Peter says, we can give you $70,000 of Verge today, which would be half a million Verge. The founder doesn't have nearly as much as I thought. I am contributing to that amount, but I don't have much as I was using it for the mining business. I will make a lot more money soon. Have unders. So they're trying to negotiate with this guy. I don't know. They should treat him like a terrorist. And in America, you know, we have this saying, and our presidents say, you know, we don't negotiate with terrorists. So I don't know why they even negotiated with this dude. And this is crazy. This is like he's trying to extort you. Like, I wouldn't negotiate with this man. He says, I'm sorry, your proposal is unacceptable. If you send $100,000 in Ether, I will not tweet, but do not ever ask for my help again. Otherwise, if you believe you will recover after my tweet, then you are smoking something. And after the Ethereum, do not ever contact me again. I will give you 1 hour to consider. And so they say, why not endorse Verge and just buy the dip? If you put 10,000 in when I met you, it'll be up to 1 million now. If we don't pay you, you don't have to water down your endorsements by pointing you are being paid as a SEC required. Securities and exchange required. Listen, like I said, I don't know why they would even be negotiating with this man. He's obviously crazed. He's obviously trying to extort these guys. And this is like, you know, you just don't negotiate with terrorists. This is insane. So this is all being exposed by XVGWhale on Twitter as of just a half an hour ago, and I'll probably be one of the first people to make a YouTube video covering this. But XVGWhale, he says that I feel terrible posting this because he made us feel like family at his home. Shooting a sniper rifle with a silencer off his front porch with his security is one of the coolest memories I have. I think he is in a dark spot and hope he gets well. There is a good soul under his front. So, you know, this is absolutely insane. And you know, I just can't fathom what's going on with John and why he would do this. And for somebody who's a multi-millionaire, billionaire person, why you would need or feel the need to try to extort, you know, a development team of crypto. This is like really insane. So you guys definitely get in the comment box and let me know what you think about all this crazy drama. One other thing I wanted to add, which while I understand that, you know, the developers over at Verge are going through their deal with John McAfee, this Wraith protocol really needs to come out. If Wraith doesn't come out in the next 36 or now going on maybe 30 hours the next day or so, you know, there's going to be a lot of disappointed people pulling out of Verge, and that's going to cause the price to come down. So I'm going to be watching this like a hawk to see if Wraith protocol does come out, and if it doesn't, I'm going to have to decrease my stake in Verge and lock in some profits, because I do believe that's going to cause the price to go down. So actually, in the midst of all of this, you know, XVGWhale, you know, he's pumping over here. He's saying that, you know, the XVG price is gonna break $1 in 2018, or he's gonna eat his own dick. I actually posted to say, and I'll see if it's still here at the top of the thread. I said, you know, so XVGWhale, will you eat your own dick if Wraith Protocol is not released in time? And I think this is what the tweet should have said, and it shouldn't have been mentioning anything about the price. You know, people are going crazy over the price of Verge, but this Wraith Protocol is what we really need. So I'll see if I get a response to this tweet. I kind of doubt it, and I don't think he'll make that promise to us. But as we get closer to 2018, you know, the drama just doesn't stop and everything gets crazier. But this is what, you know, people should be looking for, and I hope that all of this drama does not overshadow and you know, cause people to forget that this is a promise that we were promised by the developers of XVG Verge. So if you guys have not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Make sure you share this video. I still will be giving away XVG very soon. New Year's Eve, the giveaway is going to be coming. Probably, I'm going to be out for New Year's Eve, so I'm going to see how I'm going to facilitate that video and announcing the winners. But you know, make sure you enter my next XVG giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe and share one of my videos. Tell people about the giveaway, and that'll increase your odds of winning some XVG Verge. Also, wanted to mention, I posted an article about this on my Steemit, and I will blow up my Steemit address for you guys. If you're not on Steemit, or if you are already, please follow me on Steemit. I do post blogs on Steemit, not so often. As you can see, my last one was about a month ago, but whenever I get a chance to, I make sure I come on Steemit. If I have something to talk about and type something up, I post a blog on Steemit. So the upvotes definitely matter. So if you guys can, just go follow me on Steemit, and here it is right here for you guys. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. As always, you know, watch your backs out there in the crypto community, and you know, use your own discernment when all of this drama and stuff is going on. This has been another production brought to you by Black Money Steez.